my name is Gabe, the owner of Gabe's Electrical, and we've been doing this for about 15 years. Everybody thinks like, oh, I'm really good with my hands, I'm really good at my trade. I just go on my own and I'll crush it, right? Because I'm really good. Well, there's another world to going into business, and that's the business side. And it is so vast, and there's so much more. And what happened is that I was a guy in the truck, right? The guy in the truck running the play by myself, but not even a play. I was just kind of winging it. There was no play to it. Kind of taking advice from everybody that didn't know anything but knew everything, right? So I was constantly heading in the wrong direction, and it was just frustrating, right? Always hitting the ceiling and then coming back down and hitting the ceiling. And no matter how much harder I worked, I was plateauing. And I knew something was wrong, but it was hard to admit that something is wrong, right? Because, our pride gets in the way. But I think it was a realization one day when I jumped out of the truck and hurt myself. And that's when I realized that I can't do it all. And I have a limited time, and I'm limited. I need a team. It can't just be me. So that's when I started searching. That was the beginning of the search. I started looking at what other successful companies are doing. So the questions is what drove me to the direction. That direction started sending me, okay, I need coaching. I need people that know what they're doing. And been through some other coaching companies, and they definitely helped, right? But CEO is like the next level. And then when I say the next level is that in order for you to obviously have the real coach, they have to have that experience. They have to done it already. So if they've done it, they know the pitfalls, they know the processes, they know what to look for. And that's how I ended up here. It's just when I saw what you guys were doing, it was just like, yes, I need that, and I need that, and I need that, and I need that person in my corner, and I can get somewhere. So that's how I ended up here. I think I was having trouble with everything but my job, which was like the work, like the physical work. Having issues with, scheduling. How do you schedule? How do you communicate with the customer? What is the process looks like, right, from start to finish? How do you answer the phones? I mean, that is, when you're running a truck by yourself, you're kind of answering the phone while you're working, or you're, coming off the ladder and answering the phones. But there's actually a process to that, right? My biggest hang up with all of it, I just didn't have a direction. I know where I want to go. I know where I want to be. I just don't know how to get there, right? I don't have like that roadmap of you have to go and take a left here, and then you make sure you stop here. Don't make a right? Keep going straight. So those little instructions to get you to where you want to get to, I didn't know. So you're just aimlessly going, and you're constantly throwing everything and hoping something sticks. Actually, I was a buddy of mine that's also in business, and he's like, hey, you got to check these guys out. They really bring in the heat, they bring the energy, they're really good, they know our industry, they can help you level up, and worst case scenario, you get something out of it. We get here, and I was like, wow, there's quite a bit of people here, there's a lot of people here. They brought the energy, they brought the passion, they are serious about your success, and they've done it already. They've seen it. They know the gameplay, and the way they spoke and the way they brought the energy, and I was just blown away. And just on first day, and I'm like, oh my God, this is insane, because I have a coaching company and I feel like I'm kind of cheating, right? But this is what I need. I need this kind of exposure. And I think it was on the second day, I realized who was around me. And I'm like, wait a minute, you have a $10 million business? How come you have a $30 million HVAC company? Hold on a second, you guys have these amazing, successful companies. Those are the people that are around me. This is where I need to be. If one day you want to be able to have some time and have something, a legacy to leave behind, if that's your questions you're asking, then you might want to stop in here and check these guys out. If you're ready to make that decision to have that time back and be successful and reach those goals, those dreams that you wanted to get to, I think these guys can definitely get you there. As long as you're humble, I believe that, willing to take coaching, being coachable, I think that's huge. feel all those things and you're sitting in the truck and wondering those things, I think you should stop by and at least give these guys a shot. I'm super grateful that they came in and helped us just level up in a manner that I didn't think it was even possible. It has been a lot of hard work, but it's no different from the hard work you always do, right? You're always working hard. You're always the one putting the extra effort as the owner or manager of a business. So you're always, but this time, the acceleration was just out of this world. I never had an acceleration like that. And when I did have those types of acceleration, we would retract. So we would grow, and then it would just collapse in itself because we didn't have the building blocks or the systems and process to hold that spot. So as the business would grow, it would just retract because you don't have that. And this time it held. And it grew extraordinarily fast. And the systems in place are allowing me to take what's here out there and have things done the right way. And they give you the resources, the knowledge, the energy, and the feedback that you need for you to bring yourself to that level. So that has been absolutely amazing. The support, the communication, if I need something, or just an email away or a text away, the amount of Zooms that we do with everything, anything you can think about in business is happening all the time, every single week. If there's a topic you want to touch, you bring it up. They're going to make sure to bring that up and make sure they address it. And I can't imagine where we're going to be a year from now. I always had a dream of having all in-house, the plumbing, HVAC, and electrical. That's always been, but I don't know how to do that. And they're like, we can help you. You're going to do it. And I'm like, yes, we are going to do it. So yeah. If you're one of those guys sitting in that truck, if you're ready, you're tired of it, it's time.